I lied. I'm sorry that I lied to y'all, man. Bro. Real quick, before you guys finish watching this video, let's get this video to 30 likes. We can do it. We can make it happen. I believe in it. I'm manifesting it. 30 likes. Let's get it. All right, now on to the video. All right, so remember in last week's video how I stated that I no longer had the fear of just speaking to people, being myself, being comfortable in public settings, and I lied. I'm sorry, but I lied. For so long, I put myself in this little shell, in this little like shy bubble, and I've been fearful of making connections and speaking to people, and I no longer have that fear. So this fear of being 100% myself in public spaces and in this fear of other people's opinions, I still have that fear. It's just that I overcome that fear every single time now. Like before, the fear would consume me, the fear would change my actions, the fear would talk me out of doing something, the fear would rob me of my joy, of my happiness. And now that I went through like a certain phase in my life, I'm now on the side of that fear is still there, and it's gonna always be there, boo. It's just that I now am strong enough to overcome these things, to overcome these bad habits that I've been building for years, and I'm finally releasing those habits and just overcoming this fear. So we had different sessions that we went to for this event, and whenever we had our sessions and people asked like, does anyone want to introduce themselves, or they asked questions, best believe my hand was one of the first hands up, if not the first, then the second, because I was like, I'm not going to give my brain no window of opportunity to talk me out of anything. When you make decisions, when something like that arises and you can feel yourself feeling anxiety or feeling nervous or fearful in any way, you just have to react. You have to just act on your first instinct, because even if you give your brain like 10 seconds of thinking, if your brain is not in a place to where it's thinking positive thoughts, it's still thinking negative thoughts, or oh, I might mess up, or oh, people might laugh at me, or oh, someone might say something about me that's negative. Once your brain starts thinking all that stuff up, it's gonna talk you out of it. It's gonna talk you out of whatever you were about to do. So you just have to react. Like, it's just plain as that. It's simple. But I just wanted to definitely come up here and tell y'all, like, y'all are always gonna have that fear no matter what. Even along my journey, I'm like, what, 4 years into my journey, and I still have those fears and those nervousness. So I don't know where you are on your journey. You can comment down below and let me know what this chapter in your journey is called, or just the journey that you're on right now, just so I can see where you guys are at. But for me, I'm in this part of my journey to where the fear is still there, the nervousness is still there, the self-sabotaging thoughts of maybe I can't do this, maybe I'll mess up, or maybe things just won't go right are still kind of there. I'm just learning how to overcome it and to beat those thoughts. And I know for a fact over time that process is going to get easier to where those thoughts don't even come to mind. My first thought is going to be, this might be great. This could go really well. I could get a standing ovation from this, you know? So it's all a process, you know, get into it. But yeah, it's all a process, and I don't know, I just wanted to come up here and make that video. So yeah, if any of you watching this are on your journey, just be sure to keep going. It is a slow paced journey that's very challenging, uncomfortable. It just puts you in certain situations to where like you have to just go through the emotions and just learn how to not really deal with the emotions or cope with the emotions, but learn how to work through them. Learn how to use those emotions to your advantage rather than your disadvantage. And I wish you all the best of luck on your journey. I'm going to continue sharing my journey with you all just so it can inspire you guys and, you know, help guide you along your own journeys. Thank you for being here. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to my channel for other self-helping type of videos like this. Be sure to follow me on my Instagram at Coco Dumpling. Follow me on my TikTok at This Is Zari, and on my Twitter at This Is Zari _ I believe. And I will see you guys in next week's video. Peace.